because my back is so large. It looks like those, those Japanese girls with the, kawaii, and then they've got the little tiny backpacks, and they all walk around. That's basically the way that Donk lives.
Is that is that your Hello Kitty backpack right there?
That's beautiful.
Or do you have this one here? You got a
Oh God,
choice
I've
of a
got to
couple
go for the
different
little.
ones. Oh.
The pink one is the one that I'm going for.
All right, there you go.
So I jam my rations in the zipper pouch. I'll carry the
rations are pretty
everybody.
big. Yeah, rations are pretty big. All right, so you guys put that on your sheet, divvy it out however you guys see fit. Don't matter to me. So what do you guys want to do? It's now nighttime. Crickets are out. Moon's in the sky. Not the moon, but the moon is in the sky.
Yeah, sometimes that happens.
You guys
Well, they're not obviously coming back here, so why don't we just take a rest here?
And there was no
Yeah,
other.
here till morning.
Okay, you want to stay here? All right, that's cool.
We better set up guards though, just in case something attacks.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, I would say it's.
Dibs on first watch.
All right.
You can do first watch. We'll wake you in 12 hours.
I'll sing you all a lullaby to go to sleep.
Oh.
Let's hear it.
All right. So who all is going to be doing these watches?
I'm gonna just jump into that half ogre's tent, and I'm gonna just go around in circles like my dog does before he goes to sleep, and then just plop down and try to get a nice.
I'll take first.
I want to get a nice
second,
tight 12 hours.
Then Kel, and then Raz.
Yeah, I'll
Sounds
take
good
one
to
in
me.
the middle of the night because I can see.
Yeah, I can't see in the dark, so
That's why I gave you the last shift. When dawn's starting to break.
that works.
All right. So 4 camps, 4 watches. I think was
Yep.
it 4? All right. Cool. All right. So go ahead. Someone give me an encounter roll. You guys
I
had
will do mine
now.
first.
Tell me what you guys are doing for this camp. Are you guys having a fire going? You guys are eating. I would suggest. So everybody go ahead and deduct 1 day's worth of rations from your sheet. Now you guys are going to have the fire going and everything. Pretty much standard, typical camp.
A low fire during the night.
Yeah.
While we're cooking or so on, we have the fire up, but then
Yeah.
let it die down. So we got coals to keep us warm, but no flame to attract others.
Okay. All right.
Ooh, encounter on my shift.
I believe there's going to probably be an encounter. I was going with an 18, 19, or 20 because of nighttime. Now let me break out the. This is an impromptu encounter, so this is not planned. I didn't think you guys are going to roll, so let's see what you guys get. Shh.
Come on, hedgehog.
Shall we, ladies?
Ladies.
All right. So
2 liches.
give me a. Ooh, I like this. Theo, seeing that you rolled a 19, we have an encounter. Why don't you roll me another d20, and let's see what you roll.
That's 6.
Oh my God! Roll a 1d3. Oh my God!
We're gonna die.
That's a good thing. Rolling the 1 is a good thing. So as everyone is in camp, let me throw down this grid for you guys really quick. We're gonna throw out a quick campfire, probably in the middle. We'll put the campfire in the middle. Let's get everybody's. You guys go ahead and position yourselves on where you're gonna be. Let's make your tokens a little bit bigger too. Gonna throw a couple tents out too.
I was in one of the tents.
Did anybody else have a tent, or was it just the 2 tents that were here already?
Just the tents that were here.
Yeah, just the tent.
All right. We'll say one was here, one was here. Donk, you're inside. This is not too bad for an impromptu encounter. I don't mind doing stuff like this. This is pretty cool. All right. So Theo, you're on your watch. You're kind of, playing an instrument, singing really softly to yourself, and all of a sudden, I want you to give me a perception check. Thank God he only did one of these.
I noticed nothing.
He's just jamming along. He's not.
I like this kind of stuff. Well, this stealth roll wasn't that much better. So, as you're kind of minding your own business, thinking about getting a hold of some of that fine grog that you really miss, you feel the ground starting to tremble, and it actually is a pretty light rumble. And it's not loud, but you can feel the ground starting to rumble, and you can see coming towards the camp. You can see sort of like a V being notched out in the grass and the ground as it's coming up the. You kind of stand up and look around, and this is coming up the hill towards you. All right. Now everybody give me, and as this thing gets closer, I want everybody to give me a perception check. And this is a very, very high DC also. So as this thing is rumbling up towards the camp, I'm going with a 15 DC on this perception check. So the only person that notices anything is Raz, and Raz, as you're sleeping, and you're actually the closest one to Theo. You don't know what the heck is going, but everybody else is still sleeping except for Raz. You're woken up. Now, over here, a creature juts out of the ground, and this is what it looks like.
Oh,
right.
Cute.
It's a large creature, so it's a 2x2, and give me a. I want you to give me a nature check, Raz, to see what it is, as you're getting the crust out of your eyes from sleeping, and give me a nature check also, Theo. If you don't have nature, just give me wisdom. I think nature's attached to wisdom, right?
I have jack of all trades.
I'm
You
gonna
do. No.
use my lucky and
Nature is intelligence. So if you don't have nature, just hit the nature button anyway, and it'll give it to you. So Raz, you're able to tell that this thing is an ankheg. Theo, you're able to determine as well that this is an ankheg. And this is basically a creature that resembles an enormous many-legged insect. Its long antenna twitching in response to any movement around it. Its legs end in sharp hooks, adapted for burrowing and grasping its prey, and its powerful mandibles can snap a small tree in half. That's what you know of these ankhegs. Thankfully for you, you rolled 1. So, alright. Let's go ahead. You saw this thing coming towards you. I'm going to allow you to
up, everyone.
get into initiative also, Raz. So let's roll initiative. Unholy Kingfish, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Alright, so this is the order. Looks like you guys weren't. It kind of works out though, because Raz, you're kind of pulling the crust out of your eyes, so you're kind of not with it, but you do see this massive creature, probably about 12, 14 feet. This thing does, basically, it shoots out of the ground like a submarine emerging out of the water.
Standing by.
Yeah, this thing goes in to attack. Now, Theo, you were standing up, so this thing's going to move in towards you. This thing is a large creature. You're just out of reach. And this thing, oh yeah, this thing is it's gonna bite you. It's gonna try to bite you with its mandibles. Now I've got the +1 for the boon also.
Now he starts rolling 20s.
Yeah. Farm's done.
All right, a 15 versus armor class on Theo.
That's a hit.
Okay, so luckily for you, I rolled bad damage. Porgal, thank you very much for the follow. Now, for the damage, Theo, you're going to take a total of 9, but 3 damage of that is going to be slashing damage from the mandible, and you're also going to take 3 damage from acid, as you know your face and neck area gets splashed with acid that's basically dripping off of the mandibles of this thing. So that is what the ankheg had done this round. Theo, it's your turn. So what would you like to do?
Well, I'm gonna go with distant whispers.
Okay.
So do you have enough spell points?
Yeah.
I mean, we didn't get a full night's sleep, or we didn't get it. So we didn't get anything back from abilities.
I still have
for
2 left.
Yeah, so I guess you would be probably not only screaming from the agonizing pain of the acid, but I guess you would be yelling for everyone to get up also, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, so everybody go ahead and give me a perception roll, and you can give me the perception roll with advantage. Thank goodness it's advantage. Give me another roll there, Donk. Alright, Donk, you start to hear Theo scream. I'll let you get in next round. Kel Kasim, you can hear the screaming. Okay.
I'm already awake, right?
Yep, you're already awake, Raz. So you two hear the screaming. DC was 10. The advantage, I'll let you hear. So I'll let you guys get in at the end of Raz's turn with initiative. So, alright, you guys, and take into consideration, you guys would probably be out of your armor too. I won't take that into consideration this time, and I don't think that the ruler probably won't work for this.
Seeing as we just bedded down.
Yeah, yeah. If you guys are,
yeah,
especially everybody in the tent, they would probably definitely not have armor on. You would be in your armor because you're on watch, Theo. So, okay. So, Theo, you cast Dissonant Whispers, and that is it any creature, or does it restrict with
any creature that can hear me?
Oh, that's
you have to speak my language.
That is that's a very powerful spell.
Did you say it has to speak your language?
Doesn't have to. Because mostly it's me just kind of going, ah!
Yeah, because it's basically it's doing psychic damage, which is basically psionic damage. That's what they call psionic damage now. So yeah, it's basically disturbing to the senses, basically. All right, so let me do my wisdom saving throw. Whoops. I made my saving throw, so I still take half damage, which I'll take 5 damage, and I am not affected by the terror. Alright, so Theo, that's it for you. Raz, you're up. You're in a prone position. So you can stand up. It's going to cost you half your movement, which is no problem.
All right. So yeah, I'm gonna stand up and move back as far as I can.
Okay. So I guess you have
Probably
what
here.
what is your movement? 25 feet. So yeah, you can basically move back to about 10 feet or so. I would say, yeah, probably about right there. And you're not prone anymore. So let's go ahead and take that from you. So your movement's done, and you can take an action. So I guess you'd probably want to do whatever you want to do.
Yeah, I want to take out my crossbow.
All right. We'll say that you had it loaded already also.
All right.
I would assume you would, especially if, you know, bedding down in a camp. I would assume you would have it loaded.
Yep. So would I still be able to do Hunter's Mark and attack still, or?
Absolutely.
All right. So I'm gonna do Hunter's Mark on this creature.
That would be a good thing. And just think if you had 3 of these things on you guys. Oh my god.
Dead.
I don't think I could do that to you guys. Not at level 2.
And then I'm gonna attack.
Okay. Fire away. No kind of that's a hit with a 15 on armor class. Better than its natural armor. Go ahead and hit.
So 7, 8, 9, 10.
Okay. Very nice. All right. All right. That's it for Raz, so let's go ahead and get Kel Kazim. Let's get an initiative roll for you and for Donk also. And we'll see where you guys land up. Donk, you were ready for it, man. Kel, you were also ready for it. There you go. Kel, you're sleeping on the ground, so you're prone. You're not in your armor, so we'll say. And I mean, would you be sleeping in your armor?
It's leather armor. I don't.
I could see leather armor. I could see sleeping in leather armor. Yeah, I could see that. So you stand up. You got half your movement left, which would be 15 foot. Plenty of room to get up to that ankheg. You know, you could get into like a flanking position to it, or you can hit its oblique. There you go. All right, and feel free to attack away. 23, that's a hit. Nice. Definitely a solid hit on its natural armor. You hit for minimum damage, which is still 5. Yeah, you notice that it's in a weakened condition. Nice job.
Of course it is. That's why I was attacked.
Anything else for you? That's it.
That'll be it for now.
Donk, you're up.
All right. So Donk springs up, and I'm a barbarian. I don't have armor.
You take the tent with you.
I actually have my
That's exactly what I
loincloth
thought was
off.
happening.
Don't go.
Donk sleeps in the buff, so his loincloth is off. So I'm actually gonna take a couple of bounds across here, and my hoodie and the blowfish are just blowing in the wind here. So I'm gonna take a couple of leaps and get right behind this guy, and I'm gonna attack with reckless attack, which will give me advantage. And
Right.
I'm gonna just swing with my maul.
So you're raging too, right?
Not raging. I'm just gonna do the reckless attack as part of
Do
my.
you have to be raging for reckless attack, or?
No. It
Okay.
just says starting at 2nd level, I can throw aside all concern for defense and
Nice.
attack with a fierce desperation.
That's
when I make my
nice.
first attack, I can decide to attack recklessly, and doing so gives me advantage on the melee weapon.
Okay.
So I can only do it on my first attack. Each
Yeah.
turn.
It's nice that they don't pigeonhole you saying you have to be, raging to use this feature too. That's pretty nice.
I love it because it's kind of very, very to my character. All right, so I'm going to swing my maul.
Yeah.
And ooh, I
that's
got
a
a 20
hit.
out of 23.
Wow, very
Fantastic.
nice. You hit for 10 more damage.
10 damage.
10 bludgeoning damage. Very nice.
And I'm really just going to stay where I am. I don't need to move or anything.
Okay. All right, so I've just been pummeled in 3 different directions by this ankheg. So I'm going to see who it's going to attack, and I rolled a 1, which you were a 1, Donk. So the ankheg spins towards you. As it spins, it kicks up a lot of dirt and dust, and it rears back, and it sprays acid in your direction. So it's a 30-foot long line, 5 feet, so you're the only person that's going to be affected by this. So what I need you to do is give me a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Danger sense work here?
13 is a successful
Danger
saving
sense
throw.
won't work because it's stuff that's hidden.
Yeah, you take 5 acid damage as this thing, as you're able. It's such a big guy, no clothes on or nothing. You tumble out of the way like a cat, man. You're like a cat on its feet. I mean, you were the first one out of the tent, dragging basically the tent with you almost.
I know, I left my loincloth in there.
Yeah, you did. So you tumble out of the way. You take 5 acid damage because you made a saving throw, and half a 10 is 5. So that's it for the Ankh. Let's go with Theo. You're up now. No. Sorry, I gotta adjust this. Yeah, Theo, you're up. Sorry. Boom, my bad.
Gonna go with Vicious Mockery.
Vicious Mockery. Alright, I need to make another saving throw, I think. Wisdom, right? Yep, I do. Alright, Wisdom saving throw. And my saving throw is a 13, which I do make it. I do not take any psychic damage. And Vicious Mockery does not affect me. Anything else for you, sir? Any bonus action?
Inspiration on Kel.
Okay. So Kel will say that you're inspired. What can we use for inspiration? Ah, there you go. We'll use the guy flexing his arms for inspiration. So Theo, that's it for you. Raz, you're up. I'm so glad they didn't get more than one of these ankheg's. You alright over there, Raz? You falling asleep on us?
Raz fall asleep.
No, sorry.
She did. Gotcha.
Were you sleeping
it's
or were you
your
on
turn.
your phone?
I was on my phone. I wasn't sleeping.
Oh.
Well, the face behind you was getting closer.
Wee Willie, go away.
She's texting. She's texting Wee Willie. Get out of my window.
Stop. Alright, yeah, so I'm going to take out my crossbow and aim for the creature again.
Okay. Oh my gosh. Nice.
Nice.
Nice hit. That's like a killing shot, probably.
We should do a slow clap on that.
The golf clap? Alright, so you're going to do a total of 11 plus a 2, which is 13, plus the hunter's mark, for a total of 13. Killing the ankheg. Dead. And it kind of twitches and curls up. Its tail, curls up a little bit. Poison dripping out of its mouth. What are you guys doing? Huh?
I think I'm going to spend the rest of this time smashing the ankheg and bashing him.
Smash! Smash!
Smashing him flat.
Wait,
Yeah,
you can skin it.
We should probably eat it. I mean, there's got to be a lot of good meat. I watch a little. It's kind of like an episode of Naked and Afraid. My guy has no clothes on, and I'm gonna eat the first bug I see.
They say the tail is really good on these. I mean, the tail.
Let's do it, man.
Like a lobster tail.
Cook it over the fire for a stomp.
Yeah. Well, I think I better go get some pants on. Unless you guys are cool with me trucking around in the buff. No?
Kind of scaring me.
All right, I'll go put my
use it
schlong.
as a meat tenderizer.
That's right. That's what I was attacking with. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and go back and grab my pants. But yeah, let's put this puppy over the fire and eat this. Stay away from the
You can
poison,
get you can get a portion of it over the fire and eat it. But you guys, however, seeing that your rest was interrupted, you do not get your spell points back. You do not get any features back or anything like that. Bum bum ba bum.
Well, can't we just continue sleeping? Just kind of sleep in?
If you want to try for 8 more hours, and we'll see if anything else chugs along.
Let's just go back to the inn where we know we won't get encounters.
Yeah, just run away.
Run away!
Hey, I was thinking, I got these ears of these guys. Let's go take them back to the guy, the constable, and show him that we dispatched the bandits.
In the morning.
In the morning? You're that tired?
And the ankheg.
Oh well, I don't know. Ankhegs don't have ears, so forget that.
Cut off its head.
It's too much, and it's dripping poison. That shit burns.
Well, if you have any vials, you do know that this acid could be possibly made into a poison.
I don't have vials. Maybe I can keep it in my mouth.
Well, I'm gonna drink one of my healing potions and use that.
No.
There you go.
Sure, you can do that. Drink one of your healing potions. You can do that. So go ahead and do a 2d4 plus 2, and that's what you'll get back for your healing potion. That was a quick little. I like that little combat map. I'm gonna keep that one close. Nice. You get back 7 hit points. So I would take it that you're not in a weakened condition anymore. So.
Nope. I'm like 2 down from max.
So this happened towards the end of what was you were on one of the last watches. So the sun is fixing to come up, which would be on Raz's watch, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So everybody gets settled back down. Your rest was interrupted, but the sun does come up, and that ankheg is just about done. But you were only able to put so much over the fire. I mean, there's just that ankheg is 12, 13 feet. So I mean, you got literally a couple feet of meat hanging up on this giant skewer over the fire, kind of.
Well, I'm not one to brag, but I do have a couple of feet of meat.
Ladies.
As the last encounter just proved. Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and scrape out some of that meat, and that's something I'm going to snack on, a big handful of it, pretty much breakfast. I mean, I guess I like my eggs, ankheg, in the morning, huh?
I like it. No pun intended, though.
Can we get a Raz to use a survival check to skin or at least remove the head as a trophy to show the constable?
Does the constable?
Sure. I mean, if you wanna, if you wanna pull the head of it. It's a pretty dangerous
creature.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to, you could take it off. I mean, you can fill your potion vial up with, the acid that's dripping off of the one of the mandibles. You can do that. Sure.
Oh yeah, totally got that.
All right, so yeah, put that down.
Do you want me to check to see if it's?
You can take
make an Arcana check to see if there's anything that you can use to enhance magic or so on from it.
Okay. Now you've never even seen one of these, Kel-Kazim. This is the first, but you do know that
many of them down in the desert.
Yeah, well, yeah, it would be a good place for them. You've heard of ankhegs, but you've never seen any. Well, you don't recognize it anyway. But the only thing that you know is what you can visually see is this little pools of acid that are by the mandibles and the claws. So.
Well,
All right,